turn sideways and exit the racetrack. Here we go. Click into gear. Waiting for the gate drop here in Abu Dhabi. We're underway. And it's going to be McElrath getting the whole shot on the 12. First one into the
Shock
arena.
is down. Cody Shock is down in the first turn. Another rider, I'm not sure who was with him.
Shock is down, but
Julian
there he is
LeBeau
right there on the 69, finally getting underway. McElrath, meanwhile, out front, but he's getting pressure already from behind. Looks like Enzo Lopes maybe putting the pressure on.
Well, and remember, Lopes crashed on the last lap of race 1 in the whoop section, just a few turns from the finish, and you wonder if he's just fired up and disappointed that he made that big mistake, and he's going to go out and try to give McElrath more than he can handle.
That is Lopes on the 16. And Jeff, as you predicted, the 141, the French rider,
Same spot down. Ralph, that's the same spot that he crashed in.
He's up and going again, but boy, it cost him a lot of spots.
Nicoletti's going to be just in front of him, so that's going to put Lopes back in 8th.
All the way from 2nd to 8th. And Desprez, the French rider, Maxime Desprez that you talked about, French rider's so good on these tighter tracks. He's now up to 2nd on the 141. McElrath in front of him, and McElrath's teammate, Thompson, right behind him in 3rd.
Well, and the riders in 1st and 3rd, McElrath and Thompson, and that Firepower Honda team out of Australia, spoke with their team manager, Yurian Konski, earlier, and he's just been so excited about how this whole team has came together this season. He's like, it's a lot of work because you've got 4 riders, 4 mechanics, everyone involved here. You're traveling a lot of people to these events, but he has been really happy with this 250 team.
Thompson trying to size up Desprez. Getting around him. Here's your round points as they run. Again, talking about the top 8 riders that are fighting to get into the super final. Desprez is in a position. Nicoletti, hey, if he can make it off the couch and into the super final, that's pretty good, Jeff.
Yeah, that'd be great. Oh, Phil, he's pretty good at riding Supercross, and he just dialed him up, and he was ready to go. But I tell you, when I'm sitting here watching Cole Thompson right here, the number 2 on that red Honda, as he was trying to close up on the back of the blue bike here, Desprez, okay? For him to make a pass through the whoops, you've got to be, we got a little banger going right here. Kelly gives up the spot to Lopes. So what I was going to say is that if you're going to make a pass in the whoops, coming from the outside in, you've got to be right on the rear wheel. But this wall jump has been really difficult for riders to stay super close. And I think one of it is because if you're the rider behind, you don't want to tap the rear tire of the rider in front of you. Plus, you're getting a mouthful of dirt. When you come over that little wall jump, that little single, the rider in front of you just roosts you big time, and it creates a little bit of separation heading into the whoops.
There's Kelly. Lopes trying to stay above the cut line. Keep himself in contention for the super final, last race of the night. Again, the super final is when we match the top 8 SX2 riders against the top 8 450 WSX riders for one final event of the night.
Pretty solid ride for Derek Kelly here, the 58. That's that Pipes Motorsports Group Suzuki. Running in 7th right now. He's got his hands full with Nicoletti.
And Nicoletti turned pro back in 2006, was the 2019 Canadian 450 motocross champion.
Look what we have here. Another French rider, Bryce Milan, the number 31, starting to turn up the heat on Enzo Lopes. Watch and see what he can do. If he can be close enough coming out of the stadium here, he might be able to make a move through the whoops. I think really that's going to be the key part. Look how much time he lost.
Oh, we got one off here. That's the 7. That's Viney. And Bryce, as you talked about, Jeff, the 2024 French Elite Motocross champion. Or I should say he was 8th in that championship this year. Here's Lopes. And now we see Chisholm on the 11.
look at Kingsford, the Australian rider. He sets back in 10th. Just behind the 11 here, Kyle Chisholm.
Chisholm, a longtime competitor out of the United States.
I mean, purely based off of his age and how long he's been riding as a professional, he might have the most laps as a professional than anyone in the stadium.
He turned pro in 2004.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
20 years ago. A lot of laps for Kyle Chisholm. Here's McElrath putting it all together.
He's doing what he does, but you notice Desprez only 2.8 seconds off, and this is the last lap. He's been in a good ride, but you also got to wonder if McElrath, as he starts to inch closer to the championship, if this is just playing it safe.
Checkered flag, SX2 win, and the 2024 SX2